Inhale, lifting up, exhale, bring them down. One more, inhale, up, and one, bring them down. Good. We're going to carry that theme on. This time you're going to cross the hands in front of the body like this, and they'll breathe on the inhalation, and on the exhalation they're going to come down very slowly. Really nice. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Now we'll do it the other way. And this time the inhalation's a bit slower and the exhalation's a bit quicker. So the arms come out on the in and down in front of the X. They come in and out. And this is a lovely energizing breath movement. In and out. Good, lovely. Let's think about our necks for a moment, okay? We're going to turn the head from side to side. And I'd like you, as you do all of the actions, you're inhaling. So, sorry, not all of the actions, but as we look over our shoulder, you're going to breathe in, and then just breathing out on the exhalation all the way to the other side. Breathing in, looking over your shoulder, breathing out to the other side. Breathing in, looking over your shoulder, breathing out, coming to center. As you let the head drop forward, let the breath drop out. So now I'd like you to feel the weight of the head pulling forward towards the floor. Feel the stretch down the back of the neck. Feel the crown of the head just gradually just easing down, as if it's not going to point to the floor, but easing down towards the floor. Just be careful not to push the chin in while you're doing this. Make sure there's a bit of space between the upper chest and the chin. But you should feel a lovely stretch down through the shoulder blades. Now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, lifting the head up. And as you get to center, you're going to exhale as the head goes back. You're going to inhale, bringing the head to center, and you're going to exhale, bringing the head forward. Inhale, bring the head to center, and sigh out to the ceiling on the exhalation. Head forward and sigh out down to your feet. Into the center, and out, and into the center, and out. Good. Now you should have your head pointing down to the ground. I'd like you just to do little up and down nods. So you're nodding the head up and down, 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 up and down till you get to center. Good. Start to move the muscles in the face. And as you move the muscles in the face, you can make some nice little sounds. Sounds. Good. It's lovely. There's a few of you that are off mute. It's quite nice. I can hear you, which is really nice for me. I don't want you on off mute, but it's just nice. Good. Blow through the lips. Good. Clicking. Good, lovely. Okay. Keep going. We're going to do some long breaths now. I'm just going to take you through this breathing exercise. This is really good for thinking about your breath support. If you think about it, with every sentence that you speak, that's an exhalation. So this is a really lovely way of reminding you to center your breath and power your voice, your thoughts, your ideas with the breath that you have that leaves your body. So we're going to do. There's 3 sections to this. We're going to do the first 2 breaths looking forward. So I want you to look out beyond your device that you're looking at now, and you're going to sound the exhalation beyond the device to whatever it is that you'd like to look at in front of you. That's the first 2 breaths. The second 2 breaths, you're just going to turn the head and direct the sound to something across the room in that diagonal. And then in the second breath, it's going to be that diagonal. And then the final 2 breaths, you're going to look over one shoulder into that width here, and you're then going to do the whole breath, turning the head around in a lovely gliding motion to the other side. You'll breathe into the other side and you'll do a lovely gliding motion that way. But we'll do them to different sounds. So the first sound, and I'll tell you the sound each time we do them. So the first sound is an F, a long sound. Okay, welcome to those who've joined. It's really nice to see you. We're going to let the breath drop in and looking forward on a long, sustained F sound. Keep it going for as long as you can. You'll feel your rib cage coming down. Good. When you come to the end of the breath, relax the abdominal muscles, let the breath drop into the body. And again, send your intention to whatever it is across the space, all the way to the end of the breath. Good. Let the breath drop in. We're going to turn the head to the side, and this time on a long S sound. All the way to the end of the breath. Let the breath drop in to the other diagonal. Really feel the connection with the lower abdominal muscles at the end of the breath. Let the breath drop in. Looking over to one side. Now we'll do it on a long sh sound. Shh. And this time the head is moving. I always think of it a bit like a lighthouse. You're shining your light across the sea. Breathing your head in. So breathing in, looking over your shoulder. And again. Shh. Good. And come to center. We're going to do the same thing, and this time we're going to put some voice to it. So the first sound will be a long v, like a v sound. The second one will be a long z sound, and the last one will be a long zh sound. But I'll tell you each of them as we get there. Okay, so breath drops in. We're looking forward, looking ahead into the future. All the way to the end of the breath, and when you're ready, let your breath drop in. Now keep doing the breath going. It's really important to keep the spine lifted, the jaw muscles released, the neck nice and free as you're doing this. Good. Let the breath drop in, looking over to one side. All the way to the end of the breath. Let the breath drop in, look over to the other diagonal. Really get the lovely vibration of this sound. Feel it on the alveolar ridge, feel it in the mouth. Good, breath drops in. Look over to one width, and this time it's a zh sound. All the way across. Good, breathing in. Good, and then bring your head to center. So this time a few where saying and just use lots of notes, something tasty in your mouth. You had a delicious dinner last night, or a delicious that lovely memory of a lovely restaurant you went to, and you really miss their food, or something you can cook yourself and you just love those flavors. Mine's roast chicken. That's my favorite. Okay, we're now going to go into the diaphragm, and we're going to do some consonant sounds. We'll start with p, then we'll go into t, then we'll go into k, and we'll finish on a sh. So we're going to do 4 of each, but what I'd like you to do with each of these is start the sound from the diaphragm. So as you make the p, it feels as though it's coming from this muscle here. P, p, p. Okay, so we'll do 4 P's, 4 T's, 4 K's, and a long sh. So we'll start slowly and we'll pick up the pace. It's very much a diaphragm exercise, this one, but we're also getting some of this movement going on as well. So here we go. P, 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 t, 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 k, 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 sh. Good, I hope that went well for you. And again, big breath. Pa, 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 ta, 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 ka, 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 shh. And this time with no voice, okay? Pa, 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 shh. Remember to keep my neck relaxed. And again. Pa, 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 ta, ta, ta. Shh. And again. Good. Another two. Okay, we're now going to start thinking about vibrational quality and getting the voice really warmed up. We're going to start with a little hum, a little and what we're doing today is I'd like to start the hum on a low note, and we're just going to build the hum up into the range and then down. So it's going to start low. So it's almost like the sound is going up over a little hill and then back down, okay? Do this for a few times. As you're doing the hum, think about the vibrations, very forward in the lips, the sound very much in the front of the face. Good. Now we're going to make our hill a little bit higher. So we're going to go into a few more of our higher notes. Good. Now keep going with that in your own time. Keep the sound very nice and forward. We're going to go into higher notes. You're going to go through a break at some point. Don't worry about the sound. It really doesn't matter what you sound like. Just allow as much smoothness to happen as you possibly can. Good. And let's do an even bigger one. And can you do an even bigger one? And again. Good. It's not volume, this. It's about the attention to the detail. It's just spend some time finding the notes. We're going to change the sound this time, not an M, but an N, a n. So same idea, but on an N sound. Starting low. Really thinking about the sound, very forward here in the upper lip and through the nostrils. Build the hill. And again. And again. Great, I hope you're enjoying this. And now we're going to do a big slide where we're going to do NG, so that's your sound, starting low, and we're going to go right the way up to the tops, right from the very beginning, starting low. You can breathe up there. And one more time. Good. And a big yawn. And with this yawn, let as much sound as you can let out. Feel the movement in the abdominal muscles. Feel the jaw release. A big lion roar if you can. Okay, we're coming up to our 15 minutes. Just a few more articulation exercises before we finish. I'd like to begin with a lovely little back of the mouth opening exercise. Ga, ka. So we're going ga, g, and then ka, k. Ga, ka. Ga, ka. Ga, ka. Ga, ka. Ga, ka. Into an oo. Gu, ku. Gu, ku. Gu, ku. Into k. Ngeke, 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 ngeke. Good. Blowing through the lips. We'll do a nice little sequence. Some of you may be familiar with this already. It goes p, t, k, back to p. P, t, k, p. P, t, k, p. P, t, k, p. Do it at a speed that you are comfortable with. If you don't know it, I know it's tricky. P, t, k, p. 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 Even faster if you can. P, t, k, p. 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 Excellent. Right. Just want to share one little thing with you before we finish. Hopefully it will work today. Oh, man. It doesn't work, so I'm going to teach you this. It's really bizarre. I've got them all up and it shows the wrong thing. Oh, hold on. I think you can see all this, can't you? There we go. Right. So this little lovely, this is one of my favorites. We'll say this all together. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. Keep the quality of it. Don't speed up unless you've got the sounds really nice and sharp. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I did it. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. Okay, lovely. How do I unshare this? It's all gone crazy. Good. Take a moment just to sit, let the breath drop in, think about your day. Today's tip is posture. Think about how you're sitting, how you're standing. Are you crunched? Are your shoulders tense? Just go into today, feel as much release as you can, lots of generous energy. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and I have really enjoyed this morning. I'm going to take you all off mute. We had 15 people today. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really delighted, and it's a great pleasure. Thank you very, very much. Any questions?
Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you very much for joining. Thank you.
Great day to start the day.
Yeah.
Great.
Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Samantha.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. Another great session.
Thank you. Thanks very much for coming. Back next week, back on Monday.
See you next week.
See you next week, Sam. Bye.
Thank you again.
Bye-bye. Look forward to it. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Bye.